sorry I took so long.
That's okay.
I wasn't sure you'd still be here.
Would you rather be alone?
No, but you don't have to stay on my account.
Are you all right?
Yeah, why?
Well, I guess it's hard saying goodbye to Amanda.
Oh, she'll only be gone for a couple of days.
Yeah, but you'll miss her.
She's just gone, and I miss her already.
This is the first time Mac has had her overnight, isn't it?
Yes, legally, but it won't be the last, so I might as well get used to it.
Parents must have a hard time making sacrifices for the children, I guess.
Yeah, knowing about those sacrifices doesn't make it any easier, does it?
No, I guess it's a hard adjustment for Amanda, too.
Oh, no, she loves being with her daddy. You know, your Raggedy Ann doll was the only tour she wanted to take with her.
She didn't take the book.
Oh, well, I wanted to read the book.
I'm glad she liked the doll.
Frank, why did you rush out of here when we started singing Happy Birthday?
Well, I can never carry a tune, and it's kind of always embarrassed me.
I was prying. I'm sorry. It's none of my business.
Look, I did come back to the party. That's the important thing.
Well, I wasn't sure whether you were enjoying yourself.
I was enjoying myself.
Until Mac came in and cut the party short.
Yeah, but you knew he was coming over to pick up Amanda.
I didn't know he was going to be so rude to you. I apologize for the remark he made as he left.
You don't have to apologize for Mac.
It was uncalled for him to imply that you weren't interested in fulfilling your writing commitments.
Rachel, I did miss the deadline.
Yes, but you told me that Janice didn't mind. She understood.
Yeah.
Well, then this party didn't make you miss your deadline.
I know that.
You know, he had no right to rush out of here, make these accusations, then rush out of here and give you no chance to respond to them.
Rachel, I don't think he wanted to listen to anything I'd have to say.
Well, that's why it's so unfair.
Hey, come on. Let's sit down, huh? Look. Come here. Listen to me. Remember the conversation we had when you told me that Mac was angry about my living in the stable quarters?
Yes, I remember how upset I was.
Well, you said that Mac was jealous. Well, he, maybe was still angry about my living here.
I know that's it.
Well, he spoke in a moment of anger. Why can you blame him for that?
Because he has no right to be jealous any longer.
Look, the man walks in, and he finds a family celebration going on with his ex-wife and his daughter, and there's this other person who is an interloper.
Why are you defending his behavior to me?
I'm trying to understand it.
Well, he doesn't care about understanding anybody else's behavior.
Look, he needs more time to accept our friendship.
Well, he refuses to accept it so far.
Well, we'll have to deal with it the best we can.
Look, Frank, I don't want to disrupt your relationship with Mac.
Mac is not the kind of man that's going to let personal feelings interfere with business.
Well, I wouldn't have thought so before, but now after his behavior today, I'm not so sure.
Look, I want to go back to something we were talking about before.
What?
Mac's jealousy. I want to know if there is a reason for him to be jealous. Thanks. Where's yours?
I decided I wouldn't have one.
Why didn't you tell me?
You were only having a drink to keep me company?
Yeah.
You don't have to drink that if you don't want to.
No, it's okay.
Frank, if you want to go back to work, that's fine with me.
I don't think I'd accomplish much in my present state of mind. We've opened up some subject matter I'd like to pursue.
Why pursue it if it bothers you?
Because I'd like some answers.
I don't have any.
You don't even know the questions.
Frank, I really don't want to have a heavy conversation right now. Can't we talk about something else?
Oh, sure. Literature, art, politics, ballet.
Take your pick.
Mac Corey.
I don't want to talk to you about Mac's jealousy.
You told me there was quite a lot of jealousy in the first few years of your marriage.
Yes, and it wasn't very pleasant.
Oh, many women would find that flattering.
Well, I didn't. I detested it.
Was there any man in particular that he was jealous of?
He was directed toward all sorts of men without cause.
And now?
And now we're divorced and he has Janice.
Suppose Janice weren't in the picture.
But she is in the picture, very much in the picture, and she has been for months.
Well, obviously, Mac feels the same way about me as you feel about Janice.
But that's absurd. There's no comparison.
You don't see the comparison.
You didn't break up my marriage.
Janice did.
She played a large part in it, yes.
Well, it looks like I'm certainly in the picture now, and Mac resents that.
Well, that's his problem, not yours.
Okay, let's talk about you and me.
What about us?
Rachel, I have very strong feelings for you.
Yes, I know.
And you have the same feelings for me, but you keep pulling back, trying to deny them.
What do you want?
I want a complete relationship with you.
Frank, you've held back as much as I have.
Yes, because I've been willing to acknowledge the truth.
What truth?
That you're still in love with Mac. You are, aren't you?
I don't know what my feelings are, Frank. I like you.
Like me? What about Mac?
I don't want to love him.
But you do.
Look, this isn't getting us anywhere.
Rachel, we've opened up something and I want to discuss it with you.
I've got to go check it.
Rachel, I am not finished.
You were asking me questions that I can't answer.
Well, then you better come up with some answers, because I am not about to hang around here till you make up your mind about me. And that's it.
Here you are, Mrs. Corey.
Thank you, Louise.
Why didn't you call me when you first began feeling dizzy?
Because I was concentrating too hard on not passing out.
Are you sure you didn't faint?
No, you came in just as I started to feel badly.
I thought Mr. Lansing was still with you.
No, he'd gone back to the stable.
You must have been frightened all alone.
Oh, I figured you or Brooks would come in and check up on me eventually.
Well, we'll keep a closer eye on you, both of us, from now on.
Well, you don't have to get worked up about it, Louise.
Is it cold compress?
No, I'm all right now.
I'm not so sure about that.
You came in to ask me something, didn't you?
Yes, I was going to inquire about dinner.
Have you and Brooks eaten?
Not yet.
Well, you two go ahead. I'm not sure of what I want.
You have to have something, Mrs. Corey.
Yes, I know I do. When I decide what it is, I'll let you know. I just want to sit here and rest for a minute.
I'll stay with you.
Louise, you don't have to hover.
I think you'll feel better in the morning once you've spoken to your doctor.
What doctor?
Dr. Hammond, you are going to contact her, aren't you?
There's no need to call the doctor.
Mrs. Corey, you were ill just a few minutes ago.
It's just because I haven't been taking my blood pressure medication regularly.
You do know how important that is.
Well, I've learned the hard way. I won't forget now.
It's possible this could happen again.
Not if I'm careful.
Perhaps something besides high blood pressure is causing you to feel this way.
It's all this business with Mac. It just upsets me.
Why not let me make a doctor's appointment for you?
Louise, if I needed to call the doctor, I would call her.
You sometimes ignore what's best for you, Mrs. Corey.
What's best for me now is to get out of here.
Oh, where are you going?
To the desk.
Oh, can't I help?
No. Yes, here it is. This sounds good.
I beg your pardon?
This is from the McMaster's colony.
Oh, the artist colony you went to before.
Yes. They've invited me back, this time as a provisional member.
My goodness, that's quite an honor, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It came this morning. I got so involved in Amanda's party, I forgot about it.
You're considering accepting their invitation?
We were so restful there the last time I was there. I think maybe it's a good time to go back.
It seems a bit hasty.
Louise, I've got to get away from here, away from Mac, away from Frank, so I can figure all of this out without their pressure.
You have something to work out concerning Mr. Lansing?
He just confuses me, that's all.
And Mr. Corey?
I can't answer that.
Mr. Corey won't be able to have his visits with Amanda if you take her away again.
Oh, Louise, I have no intention of going through the hassle of trying to get his permission to take her away again.
You mean Amanda would stay with Mr. Corey while you're gone?
Well, I'm not going to be going that long. I see no reason why she can't stay here with you and Brooks.
Damn it. I'm getting nowhere with this.
You said you weren't working anymore tonight, but I heard the typewriter as I came up the stairs.
Well, writing sometimes becomes addictive.
Yeah, I find that with my sculpture. I know I shouldn't be interrupting you,
If I didn't want to be interrupted, I wouldn't have answered the door.
well, I'm glad you did. I'm sorry that our conversation earlier made you mad.
Well, maybe I shouldn't have pressured you.
Maybe not. But I've been thinking about what you said, and you have a point.
You know, Rachel, it's just a little confusion to be invited to Amanda's birthday party, an intimate family situation like that, and not know where I stand with you.
I was hoping you know by now that I value your friendship a great deal.
Oh. I like what I've heard so far.
I went to the McMaster's colony in the spring.
What's that?
It's an artist colony in the middle of nowhere. And, they've invited me back, and I'm going to go.
When did you say this?
Tonight.
Why?
Well, it's a cabin by the lake. Peace and quiet. It sounds very restful, doesn't it?
Yeah. You taking the baby?
No. No, I'm going to leave her here with Brooks and Louise. I was hoping you could go over and visit with her while I'm gone.
I want to go with you.
You do?
Yeah. What you described sounds wonderful.
Yes, it is.
Unless you don't want me to join you.
Well, Frank, I'd really planned to go alone.
Can't you change those plans?
Well, listen, I think maybe I should go up there by myself, and then maybe in a few days you could come up and join me.
Okay. I'll be able to finish my magazine piece by then.
How long will that take?
Well, now with this new incentive, well, I don't know, maybe a day or two.
All right. Well, we'll call in the morning and check on accommodations for you.
Okay.
Would you like to come to the house and have dinner?
I would love to.